Hi, everyone. Welcome to a special regular season contest. Tonight doubles as a West quarterfinal in the NBA Cup. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Thunder, they're still the top team in this league, sitting at number 1.
Well, I think for Minnesota, they continue to just chug along. I'm impressed with how under control they've been all season. They are as steady as it gets.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. And for Minnesota, DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. We are in the quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. It's the west side of the bracket with a group winner taking on the wild card.
Well, this is when the Cup gets serious. It doesn't matter what you did in the group play. This is single elimination, loser go home, and winner moves on.
Shot is good by Edwards.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
SGA against DiVincenzo. From the top of the key, and a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Randall, a screen on SGA. DiVincenzo, the pass to Edwards. Outside for Randall, for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. SGA finds Hartenstein. Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Edwards. Off the left rim and out.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Picked by Gobert. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. To the inside. Pulls it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. Here's Edwards. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Hartenstein against Gobert. 5 on the clock. And here's Edwards outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. The Thunder have gone 1 for 3 so far. And here's SGA outside. He buries it from 3. SGA's got 5.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Randall, the pass to Edwards. The Thunder with the rebound. They defeated Utah in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They trail by 3. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Here's Randall. He came away with 14 points in his last game. For 3, DiVincenzo. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder leading by 3. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Williams. Over McDaniels. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Holmgren.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
McDaniels from long range knocks down the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Pass to Williams. No good with the triple. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from deep. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Randall against Holmgren. And it's Randall with the jam.
Going towards the basket, that's when Randall's most dangerous.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Just 3 to shoot.
Terrific work by Edwards there. The positioning, the timing on the contest, that's textbook D, folks.
Here's Randall. He gets it in there.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Grant, having played in the league, you must have a good idea of how these guys are feeling this deep into the year.
No, B.A., it's hard to describe. There's such a physical drain on your body. And mentally, it might be even more difficult.
McCain's checked in for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, no good on the free throw. And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, BA, way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city.
Now here's Randall. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. It's tipped. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And here's Edwards outside. Fires in the triple. Edwards has got his second bucket on the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Hartenstein. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. And here's Edwards outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
SGA deciding where to go with it. Up top, Holmgren. Hartenstein passes to SGA. 6 to shoot. The shot from the low post is good. SGA's got 9.
Only in quarter number 1. He's put in 4 out of 5. Great start.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to DiVincenzo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Thunder trail by 6. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Minnesota's head coach. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when he'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Brian, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Minnesota has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Gobert with a screen on McCain. Here's Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. the #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
And he makes the first. Well, it's no surprise Edwards has a football background, Clark. Just look at him.
Yeah, he is well put together, B.A. No question he could handle himself on the gridiron. You know, early on, he thought that would be his path. He's mentioned playing it professionally someday. How about that? I don't think it's a great idea, but interesting that he would even broach it. But if anybody could pull it off, he might be the guy.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
On the wing, Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to McDaniels. There's the triple. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Caruso finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it fly. Caruso misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
McDaniels up top. Over McCain. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. An area of the floor where Jaden McDaniels really excels. Defense.
Yeah, he's a strong perimeter defender. He's got great length, good anticipation, and he's competitive. I mean, those are the things that allow him to shut guys down on occasion.
Free throw good, McDaniels. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Ingles, he's checked in for Gobert. The Sumu comes in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Highland in for DiVincenzo. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters around the league, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and it was verging on disrespect if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championships.
And here's Caruso outside, counted from distance.
Boy, and the defense there looking lost on that play.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So both teams making some changes here. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Number 5, the Timberwolves.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Highland. Dosunmu outside. It's good.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Now Wallace. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Screen by Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. Money on the 19-footer.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Highland. No made baskets yet. Dosunmu outside. And how about we check the numbers for Julius Randle?
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
He misses the free throw. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year Rudy Gobert on that back line. BA, they're tough.
The Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And he sinks the second. 1:56 left in the first. Pass to Wallace. Driving inside. And here's Caruso from the arc. The shot won't fall. Dosunmu outside. Inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
First and opponent field goal shooting, and they've been tremendous at making the most of their opponent's mistakes. They lead the NBA in points off turnovers. They don't waste any time going on the attack.
Ranking #1 in steals, this team gets after it on the defensive end. They aren't afraid to take chances and go for opportunities to take the ball when they see them. Now here's Wallace. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Caruso. Drills it from deep.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Minnesota in the lead. Dosunmu with it, averaging around 6 a game. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Their last encounter in Oklahoma City, where they were able to handle the Thunder.
The last time they faced this team, they were very aggressive, found numerous ways to get themselves to the line.
Yeah, a significant differential in free throws made. I mean, give them credit. They capitalized on those opportunities.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Wallace outside. Pass to McCain. 23 seconds left to play in the first.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
And here's Minnesota now. Now here's Dosunmu. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix. Right side, Highland. Ingles from outside. That shot, no good. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
Oklahoma City's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Alex Caruso is out there with Kenrich Williams. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then there's Jared McCain. And it's Wallace in at the point guard. Now here's Highland. He's scoreless. Tries a 10-footer. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. Dosunmu, the pass to Randall. Back to Dosunmu. 18 feet out. Ingles, no good.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And another miss by Oklahoma City. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting about 56% in this one. Pass to Dosunmu. Up top, Reed. Here's Highland, covered by McCain. 5 to shoot. Highland, the pass to Dosunmu. Shoots over Caruso, and he buries that one. Back rim and in. Dosunmu's got 5.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Holmgren outside. Back to Caruso. The 3-ball. Sends it home from three-point land.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Dosunmu, the pass to Ingles. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Wallace. Randall outside. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 7.
When you have Randall on your team, he'll space out that floor.
Holmgren outside. Back to McCain. Holmgren with a screen on Ingles. Big Cat throwing it down.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Dosunmu, the pass to Highland. Fires for 3. The rebound by Wiggins. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. From deep, Holmgren. Rebounded by Highland. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Over McCain. Dosunmu for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And Bones Highland gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Minnesota making a change here. Shannon's checked in. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Three minutes of action thus far in the second. Holmgren, the pass to Caruso. Wallace outside. Screen by Holmgren to the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Reed. Here's Randall. Another miss by Minnesota. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And here's Wallace. Still without a bucket. It's Holmgren, high post. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Oklahoma City shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Williams is checked in for Wiggins. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And with most NBA defenses bringing help from that weak side corner, that opens up offenses for the weak side crash, Clark.
Yep, if I was still playing BA, I would make way on that offensive glass board, wreaking havoc on the boards, extra opportunities, plenty the way the game is played now.
Shannon, the Timberwolves again can't hit.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Beyond the arc. And Dort with the bucket on the assist by Williams. And the Thunder lead by 4. Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Stolen by Caruso. Dort for 3. Oh, and Reed with a block.
It hurts when you think you've got an easy one and then Reed comes and stuffs it.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, BA. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Pass to Ingles. Will it go? Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Randall with a steal. And stolen by Caruso. Kicks it out to Holmgren. From down in the low post, it goes. Holmgren's got 8. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Wallace. And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
You take a look at DiVincenzo. He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Ingles. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Shannon. And it's DiVincenzo in for Dosunmu. Now here's Caruso. Coming off a 16-point game against Utah. This one for 3. Randall pulls down the board. Timberwolves trail by 5. DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Randall against Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Edwards. Launches a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Here's McDaniels. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Williams in the post. DiVincenzo covering. And it's good for 2.
And Williams is so poised down inside. He just gets it done from anywhere on the court.
Outside Edwards. Puts up a 3. Look at Edwards over the perimeter D.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Dort a screen on Randall. Williams from long range. Nails it from 3. Williams has got 10.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Naz Reid's checked in for Randall. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Holmgren. And it's Wiggins in for Caruso. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams in the post. He's against Gobert. SGA from distance.
And we've become used to seeing this from Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the most versatile and dominant scoring threats in today's game.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 5. Left side, Edwards. Over Dort. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. He's got 15.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
SGA on the move. Wiggins for 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And he drops the first.
And when you talk about do-it-all kind of players, Jalen Williams quickly jumps to mind. And the scary thing is, he's only going to keep getting better.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Chet Holmgren in for Wiggins. And Williams drops them both.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Well, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Now here's McDaniels. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix.
First in opponent field goal percentage, and they're so impressive when it comes to their aggressiveness on the defensive end. Number 1 in opponent scoring. A team that gets in your face on defense and doesn't give up anything easy.
Ranking number 1 in steals. This team gets after it on the defensive end. They aren't afraid to take chances and go for opportunities to take the ball when they see them.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
And both free throws good for McDaniels.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Holmgren with a screen on McDaniels. Kicks it out to Holmgren from outside the arc. Kept alive. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Hartenstein's got his first 2 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Dort against Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Takes a 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
You know, you have to play smart when you're behind. They're still making too many mistakes.
Hey, I don't care how good a team is. No team can give away possessions and expect to win. 5 points off their turnovers in just this quarter alone.
Now here's Hartenstein. The 3 from Holmgren. Oh, Holmgren, the touch from range.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Edwards looking for an opening. The 3, DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you know, that last 3 got DiVincenzo fired up now. He had to respond. He goes to the arc to shoot back with one of his own triples.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Give him 8. Reed for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Reed against Holmgren. To the left side wing. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And here's SGA outside. Kicks it out to Holmgren. The 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Back to DiVincenzo. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And
the previous play is under review.
Officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely so.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Oklahoma City ahead, up 2. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Mark Dagnall. Coach, how are you feeling about the offensive performance in that first half?
Pretty good. Obviously, we got to get them under control on the defensive end. I thought they played in a pretty good rhythm, but I thought our energy was good. I mean, we got to stack some stops first. We got to get them out of rhythm, but I thought our offense was pretty good. We moved the ball and played the way we want to play.
You have to set the tone next. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game.
Their focus on defense has been inconsistent. Tough to win with lapses at that end.
Yeah, they got to clamp down in the second half, man. Better communication and multiple efforts.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, they'll have the advantage coming in, but it's not like they're infallible. I mean, no one is.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, it's a favorable matchup, but the game, last time I checked, is played on hardwood. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Thunder with a lead. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle, and it's DiVincenzo in at point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Williams passes to SGA. Clock at 6. From deep. McDaniels with the rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Edwards. Oh, look at Rudy Gobert!
The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? And for the Thunder, they're shooting around 50% in the game so far. SGA against DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
McDaniels can't hit.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
McDaniels gone 1 for 4 from the field. SGA passes to Holmgren. Lets it go from the wing. Jump shot is good that time. Holmgren's got 13 now.
And Holmgren already has the trust of his teammates, which is why they set screens for him.
Pass to DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
The Thunder have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
Here's DiVincenzo following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Here's McDaniels. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander taking it inside. SGA.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Randall outside. Pass to McDaniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Randall, the pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Over Dort. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses off the right iron.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Randall can't hit. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Screen by Holmgren. Williams from long range. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now. Edwards with some muscle.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Oklahoma City trailing. Outside, SGA. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep three-point land. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
DiVincenzo can't hit. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And for the past 10 games, here are the small forwards leading the position in field goal percentage. Number 1, Jalen Williams.
And we've seen how efficient he's been scoring the ball, not just gunning for threes, but also working it inside.
And that inside-outside game, I like to call it reversible clothing. It makes him the most accurate shooter among NBA small forwards.
And they came in third when it comes to opponent field goal percentage. These guys really work hard to protect the hoop and limit the open angles.
And you pointed out their #2 ranking in points allowed. This is a tough team. They don't rest on the defensive end. They make you work for every point. First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 13. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Brian?
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's McDaniels. Lays it up and banks it in. McDaniels got 5 points now this quarter.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Down low. McDaniels against Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
I think everybody in the building expecting them to make that collective shot.
DiVincenzo driving. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, what you like about DiVincenzo, he brings that energy, that relentless energy all the time, and he's got a great feel for the game. Those are traits you want in your rotation.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And that one misses.
Yeah, many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
Randall finds McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Edwards. Dort for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
It's stolen by SGA. Now Dort. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Holmgren outside. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. McDaniels. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
The length that McDaniels brings gives him an advantage against the smaller defender, sometimes drawing a foul like he did there.
The first free throw is good. The Thunder making a switch here. McCain's checked in. And both free throws good for McDaniels. Thunder trail by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's got 14. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo on the wing. Randall, a screen on McCain. And here's Edwards outside. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Registering 3 threes in the first half. He hasn't hit one since.
To the middle. And Hartenstein Hartenstein slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Randall following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Pass to McDaniels and stolen by Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on DiVincenzo for the tie. And it's Holmgren missing.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Edwards. Counted. Man, that's now 19 points for Anthony Edwards.
Edwards is a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Here's SGA. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway.
No one there to contest. Didn't really need the fade.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Minnesota's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Now here's Dosunmu. SGA covering. Pass to Reed. 4-3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. Reed's got 8.
This is a big part of Reed's value. I mean, he's proficient from deep, and he's got a quick trigger, too.
Holmgren, the pass to Hartenstein. Williams looking around. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Yeah, just a master class in ball handling by Williams. Sometimes there's just nothing you can do to stop this guy.
Now here's Dosunmu. 5 points in the game. Pass to Berenger. Now here's Ingles. Williams defending. Shoots over Dosunmu. Hartenstein passes to SGA. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
When you're as good a passer and scorer as SGA, you'll get defenders to bite like that.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And, fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Caruso comes in for Williams. SGA hits them both. And here's Edwards. 19 points in the game. To go, despite getting hit on the shot.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Thunder trail by 3. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Dosunmu, the pass to Edwards. Reed, a screen on McCain. Here's Edwards. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 8 rebounds in the game. McCain finds Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Edwards. Getting a good look. Edwards.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
1:25 left in the third. Now here's SGA. Defense right on him. No good with the elbow jumper. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Ingles passes to Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And let's take a look at the leaderboard with numbers from the last month. The best two guards scoring the ball. Second is Anthony Edwards.
And night after night, we see this group light it up. If you try to take something away from them defensively, they'll beat you some other way.
Yeah, you don't have to take a long look at their point totals to see that this is the premier group of scorers at the premier scoring position in the NBA. Shooting guards can flat out bring it.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Highland's checked in. Outside McCain. Screen by Holmgren. Shot clock at 5. Back to Wallace. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. 29 seconds left in the third. That shot wide open. And it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Wallace. Back to Holmgren to win the drought. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 7 rebounds in the game. Highland looking for an opening. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for Minnesota. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Williams, Jared McCain out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Jalen Williams, and it's Caruso in at the small forward position. Thunder trail by 8. Takes a step back. Williams from long range knocks down the long J. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And Minnesota with possession here. Here's Dosunmu. Pass to Highland. Over McCain. Highland misses. And for the Thunder, they're shooting 46%, a decent average so far. It's Williams, high post. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And that sends Jalen Williams to the line. It's going to go on Bones Highland.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Minnesota in the lead. Now Dosunmu. Outside, Highland. Randall draws the double, and the foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's number 4 on him. He's still got a little wiggle room, but if he picks up a 5th, that could be a problem.
Here's Highland. Outside, Ingles. Offline with a 3.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
McCain against Highland. Outside McCain. 5 to shoot. There's a screen. to take the lead. Rebound Minnesota. Reed's got rebound number 8 now. Dosunmu up top. Dort defending. Pass to Highland. Back to Randall. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Minnesota again missing. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Ingles against McCain. Here's the 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. To end the drought. Ingles from outside. Dort grabs the miss. So Dort's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Bones Highland gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Williams with it. Pass to Sorber to take the lead. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds in the game. Dosunmu outside. Now here's Highland. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And he lays it up and in. Edwards got 25 points in the game.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Pass to McCain. Here's Sorber. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Thunder trail by 4. Inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
Yeah, that's true.
And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
So it's Minnesota now, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Randall inside. Williams defending. Randall can't hit. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. The shot by Dort, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Edwards finds Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And Minnesota with some changes. Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Highland. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And that one's good. Holmgren.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. DiVincenzo, the pass to Edwards. The floater. Hartenstein pulls it in. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Thunder. Pass to Dort to take the lead. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Randall. Tipped. Dort against Edwards. And here's Caruso outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And stolen by Holmgren. Dort against McDaniels. And Gobert with a block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Here's Randall. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards has got 7 assists in the game.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's Holmgren. And Gobert with a block.
And that's exactly what Rudy brings to your team on the defensive end.
Stolen by Caruso. Pass to Dort. Holmgren outside. The three on target from range. Holmgren's got 6 in the quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
2 points. That one goes.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And another three for Oklahoma City.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
You know what they came to see me. Never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. We down, I'm low, yeah.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. And Minnesota with possession here. 4-point game. Randall against Holmgren. Randall can't hit. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Timberwolves shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. McDaniels, a screen on SGA. DiVincenzo, the pass to Edwards. Edwards hits from beyond the arc.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Second chance shot. Hartenstein, no good. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. SGA with a steal. And Dort with the bucket on the assist from Hartenstein. Dort's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Dort just wanting that basket more than anyone else. Give him credit for out-hustling everyone.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Randall deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. 4 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. SGA with the big finish on the fast break.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Here's Edwards. Holmgren there for the rebound. Thunder leading by 5. Dort with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Outside Holmgren. Shoots a 3. Rebounded by McDaniels. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter.
Plays with nice force. I mean, Randall heading to the line now.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, Julius Randle offers a versatile skill set. Not only does he have outstanding handles for a guy of his size, he's pretty quick, too. He's also got that strength, which is a pretty nice combination.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Holmgren outside. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Edwards lays it in easily.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA. We come to expect this from him in these situations. Extremely calm under pressure.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Holmgren fires the 3. Oh, it's off. The Timberwolves trail. Dort with a steal. DiVincenzo pulls it down.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
He hits the first one, and that ties this game up.
We got this.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Hitting all your free throws at the end is huge in this league. So many games are decided by razor-thin margins.
Outside Dort. Outside, Williams. Hartenstein with a screen on McDaniels. 4 on the clock. Dort! Outside Holmgren. Jalen Williams. And he nails it.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Minnesota's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Edwards with it, and it's Dort picking him up. The bucket is good!
Edwards is who you want to go to in the clutch. When you need points, he'll usually find a way to get them for you.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged. Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And that one falls for Hartenstein.
Those and-one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
The Timberwolves shooting right below 40% here in the fourth. Dort against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Dort. Edwards. Oh, he beats him with the reverse. Nice.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here. He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Read the eyes of the ball handler, and Gilgeous-Alexander able to get a hand up in time.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
DiVincenzo. Gobert. Now DiVincenzo. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Look at DiVincenzo going on the attack. Knows they need some points on this possession, and he delivered.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Now here's SGA. Screen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander fires! Misses the three! And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. And now they'll move on in the NBA Cup tournament to the West semifinals.
They've got their sights set on winning that cup this year. So far, so good. They just have to keep playing at a high level.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Julius, it wasn't always smooth sailing tonight, but you guys got it done. How did you feel about the level of play coming down the stretch?
Absolutely amazing. You know, there's ups and downs of the season, but, you know, one thing is we're going to play hard every night and give ourselves a chance. So we did that for most of the night, but, you know, we did an amazing job staying together.
The effort certainly was not lacking tonight. Thanks, Julius.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.